Bridgewell. By the numbers, a $40 million budget, 3,000 people served in 85 locations in 18 communities in the Merrimack Valley and North Shore. A range of services unimaginable just 10 years ago. Residential, day habilitation, employment training and educational services, clinics, affordable housing and homeless services, recreational services. Bridgewell, connecting people with possibilities. To the developmentally or traumatically disabled living in 60 staff-supported residences, Bridgewell means home and so much more. Matthew was in a motorcycle accident when he was 21 and suffered a traumatic brain injury that left him paralyzed and unable to speak. He spent the first decade after the accident in a facility in Boston and the last 7 years in a nursing home in Beverly, where he rarely got up. Then he came to Bridgewell.
I couldn't believe how nice it was. The staffing, the patient to staff ratio is wonderful. Bridgewell has a beautiful van. It's difficult to get him in and out of vehicles, but theirs is set up so it's an easy in and easy out. Matthew requires a lot of support, and the staff is so qualified. It's lovely to be out of a nursing home.
To those in need of services during the day, Bridgewell is a port in a storm and a way to manage lives of turbulence. Gary is autistic and for 13 years has received such day services.
People with autism, they have a socialization stigma. He's not going to play Little League Baseball. He's not going to go to parties with other kids his age. You know, you're not going to go on vacation and leave him with a babysitter. He has grown so much. It takes a lot of patience and courage. Once you meet Gary and you've experienced a couple of his, I'll call them outbursts or very trying behaviors, he can be overwhelming. The staff is, they've taken the responsibility. If he had the words, he would tell you, thank you for hanging in there with me.
A member-driven day service is provided at the Lynn Friendship Club, where Bridgewell offers a network of support, providing socialization, learning, and a leg up in the job world. Neil has been struggling with emotional difficulties and hadn't been able to tutor for nearly 3 decades.
What Friendship Club has done for me is give me back my confidence, the social skills which I had but lost. It allowed me to get out into the community and look for work at what I want to do.
Job training for a challenged population means helping them develop their potential to be all they can be and have a meaningful life. For others, psychotherapy and psychopharmacology services offered through Bridgewell's clinics provide the help they need to cope with life's challenges.
I'm going to tell you something. I had a bad day.
Bad days can be especially daunting for the homeless who find a haven at Bridgewell's Vocational Interest Program in Lynn.
When I come into the VIP center, I use the computer center to check my emails and also do researching on different type of jobs. The staff at Bridgewell Vocational Program are very professional on everything they do. And they take the time to work with each individual a lot more than other places do.
The Pathfinder program in Lowell reaches out to the chronically homeless with staff-supported housing and day services. At last year's gala, contributors generously donated appliances for Pathfinder's newly constructed permanent housing, and that generosity has made a huge difference for these individuals.
When you can help somebody find a place to live and improve their lives, it makes a big difference.
Bridgewell has been able to expand affordable housing despite the economic downturn. How? Because of its outstanding ability to collaborate effectively with local, state, and federal agencies to finance and develop these homes, which now number more than 60. This year, Bridgewell opened new homes in Salem, Saugus, Beverly, and Peabody, and it has similar housing projects underway in Dracut and Merrimack.
The Pathfinder apartment project really is one of the most exciting projects that I have ever been involved with in my 27 years here at Bridgewell. The important thing here is that the goal at the end of the day is to house chronically homeless adults. These are people who may have been living on the streets a long time, and I'm sure it's going to be an adjustment for a lot of people, but we're going to be there to provide those supports that they need to be successful in the community.
Bridgewell is creative and proactive. It stays ahead of the curve in addressing the evolving and specialized needs of those with disabilities. Take the Alzheimer's Specialty Home in Beverly, for example. Recognizing that individuals served by Bridgewell were showing symptoms of Alzheimer's disease, the agency built its first residence designed exclusively for disabled adults with Alzheimer's. The fully handicapped accessible home is staffed by Bridgewell personnel certified by the American Alzheimer's Association and is designed to meet all the physical and emotional needs of those who live there. Today, Bridgewell staff are training other Alzheimer's caregivers and are leaders in identifying and implementing best practices in such highly specialized care.
Well, every day, the enthusiasm and successes of the individuals in our services validate the fact that we're in the right place, the right time. We see it in the outcomes, we see it in the successes, we see it in the smiles, we see it in the many different experiences that they have at Bridgewell. We see it in everything they do.
Bridgewell received the highest level of achievement, a 3-year accreditation, from CARF, the Commission on Accreditation of Rehabilitation Facilities.
I think Bridgewell may be the only organization in Massachusetts who has every single one of its programs accredited by this national organization, which is kind of like the good housekeeping seal of approval.
What's important is that we help the individuals with disabilities and give them an opportunity to be part of the community.
As Bridgewell embarks on its next 50 years, it does so as a recognized leader in Massachusetts and is indeed a provider of choice, trusted and recognized for its leadership, innovation, professional expertise, care, and integrity. That commitment will never change.
Bridgewell helps people connect with possibilities. It helps people achieve normal lives.
It's really hard to put into words, the help that they've given our family. It might not be a miracle, but it's certainly a blessing. Let me put it